If Hollywood were a monarchy, Angelina Jolie would be its queen, equal parts fierce warrior, mysterious enchantress, glamorous starlet, and loving mother. With an acting career that sparkles with accolades, a personal life as dramatic as any screenplay, and a heart as big as her fortune, Jolie continues to captivate the world like no other. Jolie's tumultuous youth? Angelina Jolie, born June 4, 1975, in Los Angeles, was practically born into the spotlight. Her father, Jon Voight, is an Oscar-winning actor, and her mother, Marceline Bertrand, was also a talented actress. You'd think growing up in a celebrity household would be a fairy tale, but Jolie's childhood was more soap opera than Cinderella. After her parents' messy split when she was just 2, young Angelina moved with her mother and brother to New York. Life was not easy. Family faced financial difficulties, and Angelina's school years were far from glamorous. Bullied for her appearance and penchant for black clothing, she became isolated, depressed, and struggled with self-esteem. At one point, she even dreamed of becoming a funeral director because, why not? By the time she was 14, Jolie had moved in with her boyfriend. Yes, seriously, a move her mother shockingly allowed in hopes of keeping her daughter safe at home. From then on, Jolie's reputation as Hollywood's wild child was sealed. Tattoos, knives, moody poetry, you name it, she did it. But in true movie fashion, this dark chapter was only the beginning of her transformation. Jolie's meteoric rise to fame. Angelina didn't just enter Hollywood, she stormed in. After studying acting at the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute, she made her professional debut in the 1993 sci-fi flick Cyborg 2. Though it wasn't exactly Oscar material, it put her on the radar. The real breakthrough came in 1998 with Gia, where she portrayed the tragic supermodel Gia Karanji with raw vulnerability. The performance won her a Golden Globe and launched her into stardom. The next year, she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Girl, Interrupted, stealing scenes and hearts as the unpredictable Lisa Rowe. With that Oscar in hand, Jolie dove into action stardom, starring in Lara Croft. Tomb Raider, 2001, which grossed over $275 million and cemented her as the world's favorite gun-toting archaeologist. She continued to dominate box offices with Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2005, Wanted, 2008, and Salt, 2010, each film adding millions to her bank account and a new layer to her already impressive resume. And let's not forget her dazzling performance as Maleficent, 2014, a box office smash that earned over $750 million worldwide. Her paycheck for Maleficent was $20 million plus bonuses. That's enough to buy an actual castle, which is good because, well, she kinda did. Love, scandals, and a heart-shaped island. Angelina's love life could fill a multi-season drama series. She's been married 3 times, to Johnny Lee Miller, Billy Bob Thornton, remember the infamous blood vial necklaces, and, of course, Brad Pitt. Her relationship with Pitt began on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith while he was still married to Jennifer Aniston. The public backlash was fierce, but Brangelina became Hollywood royalty nonetheless. They had 6 children together, 3 adopted and 3 biological, and shared a glamorous life across global estates, private jets, and red carpets. Jolie once famously gifted Brad Pitt a heart-shaped island worth $20 million for his birthday. If your partner ever complains about getting socks, remind them some people get entire islands. She also gave him a helicopter, because a hot air balloon would have just been too basic, obviously. Sadly, their 12-year relationship ended in a headline-grabbing divorce in 2016, sparking one of the most intense custody and asset battles in Hollywood history. At stake, a $600 million empire and probably a whole lot of emotional baggage. Hollywood's highest-paid actress and savviest investor. With her beauty, charisma, and acting chops, it's no surprise Angelina became the highest-paid actress in the world. But behind the glamour is a savvy businesswoman. She earns tens of millions per film, owns a successful production company, Jolie Paws Productions, and has starred in lucrative campaigns for brands like Louis Vuitton, Guerlain, and St. John, raking in millions from endorsements alone. Her production company focuses on socially conscious films like First They Killed My Father and The Breadwinner, both of which earned critical acclaim and award nominations. In total, her net worth is estimated at $160 million and growing. Real estate royalty. Jolie's real estate portfolio makes Monopoly look like child's play. Her crown jewel? Chateau Miraval, a 1,000-hectare French estate with 35 bedrooms, a vineyard, lake, helipad, and of course, a private wine cellar. It's also where she married Brad Pitt. Post-divorce, Jolie bought a $25 million mansion in Los Angeles formerly owned by director Cecil B. DeMille. Built in 1913, the estate boasts 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and enough space for her entire Brady Bunch-style family. Other properties include a Manhattan penthouse, a former Malibu beach villa, and a $40 million Italian estate. Oh, and a mansion in England. Because if you are Angelina Jolie, one country just isn't enough. Jets, supercars, and art. Angelina doesn't just fly first class, she flies herself. A licensed pilot since 2004, she owns a $360,000 Cirrus SR-22 jet. She's even taught her son Maddox to fly. Somewhere, Top Gun is trembling. Her garage is equally drool-worthy, with Range Rovers, Jaguars, and BMW. Her closet? Overflowing with designer fashion and handbags from Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes. That's not to mention her vast art collection including pieces by Banksy. Who says goth teens don't grow up to have taste? Mom first, everything else later. Despite the glam, Jolie is a devoted mom. She reportedly spends $10 million annually on her 6 children on education, travel, bodyguards, tutors, and, presumably, ice cream. She spares no expense to give them a comfortable life, from renting yachts for birthday parties to dressing them in designer duds. She's even co-produced a Broadway musical, The Outsiders, with her daughter Vivienne, who clearly inherited her mom's creative genes. A heroine in real life, Jolie's philanthropic work is just as legendary as her movies. Appointed a UN Goodwill Ambassador in 2001 and promoted to Special Envoy in 2014, she's visited dozens of war-torn countries and refugee camps. She has donated millions to education, refugee relief, and women's rights initiatives. In Afghanistan, she funded a school for 800 girls. In recognition, she was awarded honorary damehood in the UKS. She's technically Lady Angelina. She co-chaired a global summit to end sexual violence in conflict zones, and her political advocacy has extended to refugee reform, women's health, and human rights on the international stage. Bravery in the face of illness. In 2013, Jolie shocked the world by announcing she had undergone a preventative double mastectomy after learning she carried the BRCA1 gene mutation. In 2015, she had her ovaries and fallopian tubes removed to further reduce her cancer risk. Her candidness sparked a global conversation about women's health and preventive care. Thousands of women have credited her with giving them the courage to take action. Still shining at 49. Now 49, Angelina Jolie remains as relevant and radiant as ever. In 2024, her Broadway production The Outsiders won the Tony Award for Best Musical, a proud moment she shared with daughter Vivienne. Up next, Jolie is set to star as opera legend Maria Callas in an upcoming biopic directed by Pablo Larraín. Hollywood may age its stars out fast, but Angelina Jolie, she's timeless. Final curtain call. Not even close. From a brooding teen fascinated with funeral homes to one of the most admired women in the world, Angelina Jolie's life has been a roller coaster of reinvention, resilience, and passion. She's a Hollywood icon, a humanitarian force, and a symbol of strength who never stays down for long. Whether she's slaying dragons on screen or fighting real-world demons like cancer and injustice, one thing is certain: Angelina Jolie is not just a star. She's a universe all her own. And that's a wrap on the dazzling, dramatic, and downright iconic life of Angelina Jolie. What do you think about Angelina's journey? Her jaw-dropping lifestyle? That heart-shaped island gift? Let us know your favorite Angelina moment in the comments below. We rate everyone. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay glamorous, stay curious, and remember, life's too short not to live like a Hollywood legend. See you in the next one.